The Aramaic Bible in English, Leviticus Chapter 16. And the Lord spoke to Moses after the death of the two sons of Aaron, when they offered strange fire before the Lord and died. And the Lord said to Moses, Speak to Aaron your brother, that he come not at all times into the holy place, within the veil before the mercy seat which is upon the ark, that he die not, for I will appear in the cloud upon the mercy seat. Thus shall Aaron come into the holy place with a young bullock for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. He shall put on the holy linen coat, and he shall have linen breeches upon his body, and shall be girded with a linen girdle, and shall put a linen mitre upon his head, because these are the vestments of the sanctuary. Therefore he shall bathe his body in water, and then put them on. And he shall take from the congregation of the children of Israel 2 kids of the goats for a sin offering, and 1 ram for a burnt offering. And Aaron shall offer the bullock of sin offering, which is for himself, and make an atonement for himself and for his house. And he shall take the 2 goats and present them alive before the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And Aaron shall cast lots upon the 2 goats, 1 lot for the Lord, and the other lot for Azazel. And Aaron shall bring the goat upon which the Lord's lot fell, and offer it for a sin offering. But the goat on which the lot of Azazel fell shall be presented alive before the Lord, to make an atonement with it, and to send it away to Azazel into the wilderness. And Aaron shall bring the bullock of the sin offering, which is for himself, and shall make an atonement for himself and for his house, and shall kill the bullock of the sin offering. And he shall take a censer full of burning coals of fire from the altar before the Lord, and his hands full of sweet incense, beaten small, and enter within the veil. And he shall put the incense on the fire before the Lord, that the cloud of the incense may cover the mercy seat that is upon the testimony, that he die not. And he shall take some of the blood of the bullock and sprinkle it with his finger upon the mercy seat eastward. Before the mercy seat shall he sprinkle the blood with his finger 7 times. Then he shall kill the goat of the sin offering, which is for the people, and bring its blood within the veil, and do with its blood as he did with the blood of the bullock, and sprinkle it upon the mercy seat and before the mercy seat. And he shall make an atonement for the holy place because of the uncleanness of the children of Israel, and because of their transgressions in all their sins. And so shall he do for the tabernacle of the congregation, which remains among them in the midst of their uncleanness. And there shall be no man in the tabernacle of the congregation when he goes in to make an atonement in the holy place, until he comes out and has made an atonement for himself and for his household and for all the congregation of Israel. And he shall go out to the altar that is before the Lord, and make an atonement for it. And he shall take some of the blood of the bullock, and some of the blood of the goat, and sprinkle it upon the horns of the altar round about. And he shall sprinkle some of the blood upon it with his finger 7 times, and cleanse it, and hallow it from the uncleanness of the children of Israel. And when he has made an end of atoning for the holy place, and the tabernacle of the congregation, and the altar, he shall bring the live goat, and Aaron shall lay both his hands upon the head of the live goat, and confess over it all the iniquities of the children of Israel, and all their transgressions, and all their sins, putting them upon the head of the goat, and shall send it away by the hand of a fit man into the wilderness. And the goat shall bear upon him all their iniquities to a barren land, and he shall leave the goat in the wilderness. And Aaron shall come into the tabernacle of the congregation, and shall put off the linen vestments which he put on when he went into the holy place, and shall leave them there. And he shall bathe his body in water in the holy place, and put on his garments, and come forth, and offer his burnt offering, and take the burnt offering of the people, and make it an atonement for himself and for the people. And the fat of the sin offering he shall burn upon the altar. And he who let go the goat for Azazel shall wash his clothes and bathe his body in water, and afterward shall come into the camp. And the bullock for the sin offering, and the goat for the sin offering, some of whose blood was brought in to make atonement in the holy place, they shall carry forth outside the camp, and they shall burn in the fire their skins, and their meat, and their dung. And he who burns them shall wash his clothes and bathe his body in water, and afterward he shall come into the camp. And this shall be a statute ever to you, that in the 7th month, on the 10th day of the month, you shall humble yourselves and do no work at all, both you and your proselytes who sojourn among you. For on this day shall the priest make an atonement for you, that you may be clean from all your sins, and that you may be clean before the Lord. It shall be a Sabbath and a rest to you, and you shall humble yourselves. It is a statute forever. And the priest who shall be anointed and who is consecrated to minister in the priest's office in his father's stead shall make the atonement, and shall put on the linen clothes, even the holy garments, and he shall make an atonement for the holy sanctuary, and he shall make an atonement for the tabernacle of the congregation, and for the altar, and he shall make an atonement for the priests and for all the people of the congregation. And this shall be an everlasting statute for you to make an atonement for the children of Israel for all their sins once a year. And he did as the Lord commanded Moses.